everyone, I'm Kat. I'm here today. I'm going to be doing a combo of two of my hobbies. I'm going to be making soap today, and a little bit later I'll be making a soap dish that I hope I can get done without it cracking because I'm hand building it. I got this cute little cube mold from Walmart, and I have this older rose mold. That's just, the rose mold's just for if I go over this, which I possibly could. My husband likes soaps that are, well, okay, I have a confession to make. My husband bought soap. I'm a soap maker. I haven't made soap in a long time. So he went out and bought some like Zest or Dial or something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to be making a soap today that's in a cube form that hopefully he'll like, made with cognac and Cuban's fragrance oil, some powdered goat's milk, and for the colorant I'm going to do a two-part colorant because really you can't do a lot of swirly in there. So I'm using cocoa butter. Yep, that's right, cocoa butter as a colorant. And I'm going to use, well, let me see what all I've got here. Got the lye, I've got this. I'm going to put my oils in here so I can mix them. This is 1 pound of oil. 1 pound of oil. I'm just putting it into this bucket. Okay, I use coconut oil, castor oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, lard, and EVOO. And so those are the oils. Don't know if you can see oils. There's the oils. Next, I'm going to be pouring the lye into the lye water into the oils. This is where the magic starts happening. Lye and water and oils. Usually they don't do anything, but you put them all together and it turns into soap. So I'm going to get to a trace. I don't want to go too far into it. I have to admit I haven't soaped in a really long time. And so that's probably why he felt the need to go get store-bought soapy detergent. Just getting it mixed a little bit. Next, goat's milk powder. Get that out of the way. Next, the fragrance. This is the thing I usually forget. It'll be over in the corner, and even though I put it next to my stuff, it's all right there. Turn it in. I don't know if it's going to seize it or not. I haven't used this fragrance before, so I'm going to be very careful with what I do with it. Next, I'm going to pour half of it, half the soap batter, into here. Try to get it with the stupid arm. I thought maybe if I did 1 pound batches, I could get away with it. I have no seasoning yet, so that's a good sign. Smells really good. Put this in here. How much did I use of the cocoa powder and the oil? I put of the oils, some. I don't know. I just put some. Everything else is meticulously weighed out except for the amount of goat's milk powder that I put in and the cocoa butter. So now I'm going to mix this up. This fragrance doesn't seem to be seizing, so that's a really good thing. Yeah, normally I should have probably started with stirring the natural color back first, but there's only a tiny little bit in here. Okay, now I'm going to alternate pouring the colors in. It's still really fluid. So normally by now some of the fragrance I've used would be already glopping together, so just pouring some in. I haven't used this mold before, like I said, so hopefully it'll come out of it pretty okay. This is just going to be kind of a creamy color with some swirls of brown in it, just because it's a guy soap. We're almost done. I've started using, this is my first time to use my cell phone from the front facing. And I want to see how it does, because the editing software on it is a whole lot easier than trying to get my computer up and then trying to edit. And then I'm always out of focus using the big camera. I don't know why. So, and I'm just going to get the last little bits of this stuff in here. It's going to be perfect size for 1 pound of oils. Now the soap making is about the same way. Believe it or not, whenever I make my soap dish, letting it dry, all of that stuff, the soap will still take longer to finish. So it takes about 6 weeks for soap to cure. 4 to 6 weeks depending. And why push it? So perfect size, 1 pound of soap, or 1 pound of oils, 28% water in the lye, and I've made a mess. So this is the first part. We'll go to the second part a little bit later. Thank you. I'll take off my gloves before I touch anything.